Honest with you guys, man. The deeper I get in my newer relationship, the more I realize you have to let people be who they is. In my past, I realized my biggest struggle was when I tried to force people to be the vision of what I saw them being. And when they wouldn't be the vision of what I saw them being, I would try to argue with them, fight with them to try to make them see what I wanted them to see. But now, the older I get, the more I realize life is about letting people be who they are. And if they naturally fit in your life, they just gonna fit. You don't have to force it. You don't have to try to convince them of anything. It's just gonna flow and it's just gonna be natural. And the more you just let them be who they are and you just try to grow with them, versus trying to force them to change and force them to alter themselves for who you want them to be instead of letting them be who they are. It just flows. So I just started letting people be who they are. I don't try to control them. I don't try to change them. I try to offer them advice when they need it and be there for them when they need me to. But other than that, I'm not gonna try to force you to change. I'm not gonna try to make you be something that makes you uncomfortable. I'm gonna let you be you and flow with you accordingly. And it's fun. I'm enjoying my relationship and I'm enjoying my life a lot better when you don't try to force it. You don't try to make it be something you want it to be. You just let it flow and just let naturally let it happen. And that's what I want the world to know. You can't force a person in a relationship that they don't want to be in, and you can't force a person in a life that they don't want to be in. You just have to let your life naturally flow, and you will find the person that you meant to find. Just like I found the love of my life, and we're doing perfect because we just understand each other and we let each other flow and we let it happen naturally. That's what you have to get to in your life. You have to get to the place where you just let them be them and you be you and you guys just kind of hit it off and just kind of meld and it gets fun. But the minute you try to control it, the minute you try to force it, that's what causes stress. That's what's called headache. That's what causes sleepless nights. Because you and that person ain't gonna never see eye to eye. Y'all always gonna be fighting. Y'all always gonna be struggling. Y'all always gonna be in some type of drama because you want them to be something that they not gonna be. They just not built that way. They not made that way. And the more you try to force them, the more stressed out you gonna get and the longer you gonna feel in pain and in trouble and losing sleep, anxiety, high blood pressure and all that. Because you trying to make it be something that it's not meant to be. That person just not meant to match that level. And you got to realize that and change your ways or you and that person gonna always be stressed out. But that's just something I realized from my spiritual experience in the years of my life and dating. You just have to let life flow and go with the person naturally. Don't try to change them and they don't try to change you. You just grow together accordingly and it works out smoother, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion from my personal spiritual experience and from my dating experience from when I was younger to now. Just let the person flow and it comes together naturally. You don't have to try to control them and they don't have to try to control you. It just kind of works. I can't explain it. But my love knows what I'm talking about.